Robert Fripp was born on May 16, 1946, in the market town of Wimborne Minster, located in southwest England. At the age of 11, he received his first guitar from his parents and claims that when he received it, it was going to be his life. Fripp was tone deaf at this age and had no ability to sense a rhythmic approach with music. He eventually overcame that and started out by learning rock and roll, then moved on to traditional jazz at 13. Part of his guitar technique is a picking style referred to as cross picking, which is along the lines of flat picking used in the style of bluegrass, and is done with multiple fingers performing banjo rolls. He also uses rapid alternative picking to perform 16th note patterns. When Fripp was 15, he joined his first band, the Ravens. After a year with the Ravens, the band broke up and he focused on studying estate management to eventually inherit his father's business. However, at 17, he changed his mind, focused again on music. He joined the Douglas Ward Trio and then later played briefly in a rock group, the League of Gentlemen. In 1965, Fripp left the League of Gentlemen to attend Bournemouth College, where he studied economics and political history. That same year, he went to see the Duke Ellington Orchestra, which turned out to be an experience he would never forget. Following 3 years after that, he played with the group the Majestic Dance Orchestra, which gave him the opportunity to perform with a wide variety of musicians. And when he was 21, he was listening to the song A Day in the Life from the Beatles that was a complete turning point for him. That experience, along with his exposure to Duke Ellington and other artists such as Miles Davis and Jimi Hendrix, gave him the motivation to always seek constant change in his music. In 1967, Fripp auditioned for a group that was being formed by Peter and Michael Giles. Giles brothers originally sought out an organist, but decided to form a trio with Fripp. Two more members joined the group, singer Judy Dibble and instrumentalist Ian MacDonald. The group recorded only one album and later broke up. Fripp, Ian MacDonald, and Michael Giles, however, decided to continue together. They went on to form what became the first lineup of what became the legendary group
Greg Lake,
known as King
vocalist
Crimson. And bass player, joined Fripp, MacDonald, and Giles to complete King Crimson's first lineup, and their first album, In the Court of the Crimson King, was released in 1969. While things looked promising for them, musical differences emerged between Fripp, Giles, and MacDonald. Giles and MacDonald then left the group in 1970. King Crimson recorded their second album, In the Wake of Poseidon. Greg Lake ended up leaving the group before the recording was done and went on to form another legendary act, Emerson, Lake and Palmer. King Crimson released two more albums, mostly written by Fripp, called Lizard and Islands, with a variety of other musicians. As of 1971 going forward, Fripp was the only constant member of the band. They produced three more albums in the style of experimental rock with a variety of other musicians, including legendary drummer Bill Bruford from the band Yes. The group went into the first of a series of hiatuses in 1974. Robert Fripp went on to perform in side projects and producing other artist albums. He recorded the albums No Pussyfooting and Evening Star with renowned producer Brian Eno. He performed a guitar solo on the song Baby's on Fire in 1973 on Eno's solo album Here Come the Warm Jets. In 1977 and 78, Fripp was a session guitarist on Peter Gabriel's first two solo albums, going by the stage name Dusty Rhodes. He also played on the album Heroes by David Bowie and contributed to the albums Parallel Lines from Blondie and Fear of Music by the group Talking Heads. He produced two albums for the band, The Roaches, and later contributed on Peter Gabriel's third solo album. In 1981, Robert Fripp and Bill Bruford put together a new lineup for King Crimson. Other musicians joining the lineup were Tony Levin on bass and Chapman's stick, and Adrian Belew on vocals and guitar. The style of this lineup was based on the styles of Indonesian gamelan, new wave music, and classical minimalism. Both Fripp and Belew experimented a lot with guitar synthesizers. They released three albums, and this version of the band split in 1984. After more solo efforts and collaborations, King Crimson reformed once again in 1994, producing two releases, an EP called Vroom and the full album Thrack. Following another hiatus, King Crimson reunited again in 2000 to produce 2 more albums in the style of industrial metal, The Construction of Light and The Power to Believe. Later, they returned to tour between 2007 and 2008 and performed a variety of songs from their catalog, ranging from 1981 to 2003. Another hiatus occurred in 2010 until King Crimson returned as a 7-piece outfit in 2013. They toured between 2014 and 2015 and later toured until 2021. Some of the equipment used by Robert Fripp include the Gibson Les Paul, the Roland GR303 and GR808 guitar synths, customized Les Paul guitars created by Tokai, and a signature model from Crimson Guitars outfitted with both the Fernandez Sustainer pickup and MIDI pickups utilized to run other instruments and software directly from the guitar. Robert Fripp is ranked 62nd in Rolling Stone magazine's top 100 guitarists of all time and has contributed to more than 700 official music releases. He is still an active musician today at the age of 78.